ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Dirty Mike's Canadian Corner. What's going on? Hope everyone's having a great day, great week. The panel link has been posted and pinned. If anyone has the bollocks to come on up, sure, feel free to. And in the meantime, we'll remind everyone, if you got 'em, smoke 'em. Cheers. We will relax a bit until some people come in. Oh, there's one already. Hello, Sarah. How are you? Good seeing you. You must got about a week left till you move, roughly. I know you told me what day, but I don't remember that shit. But I know you're close. Oh shit. Eminem, what's up, buddy? Hope everything's good with you, Eminem. Long time no see, my friend. Um, I'm good as can be. Obviously I could be better, but I could definitely be worse. But I'm okay. Still alive and kicking. Getting high. That's the main thing. Damn it. I should have went to the store earlier today and gotten my free ticket, lotto ticket for tonight's draw. I hope no one wins it. Please, no one win it tonight. What you folks smoking on tonight? You guys smoking anything? Corona and a lime? Not bad, not bad. I don't like Corona beer. Has to be. If I'm gonna drink a beer, it's gonna be Stella. Stella! Some lime squeezy squeezy. No problem, Sarah. I know you got a lot of packing probably left to do. Cools down, so I got wet rags in the freezer to cool off. This sucks. Why is the pool down? What did you do to the pool? You're in Arizona, right? Reese! What's up, buddy? Oh, joy. That was your first mistake, Eminem. You're in Arizona, right? Reason I ask, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on Arizona mansions that are out there. Fuck, man. You guys got a lot of mansions in Arizona. I'm like, yeah. If it wasn't a gun-ridden fucking country that's gone fucking ape shit, then I would move there one day. Great weather, nice property, Phoenix. Ah, nice, nice. Must suck though to live in the desert. Desert. You can't have grass. The only way you can have grass is if you have like artificial turf. Because of the heat, I'm sure of it. That even if you did buy some sod and all that bullshit to get new grass in there, I guarantee it probably wouldn't last a year or two. Then it'd be dead because of the heat. Winter grass? Summer grass grows on its own. Bermuda. What the fuck? What are you talking about? You lost me in all that. for for me, grass is grass. I've never heard of winter grass, summer grass. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about that. I know about Bermuda though, but I don't know what brought you to bring that up. Ryegrass? There's another one. Bermuda goes dormant in winter, comes back in summer. I haven't been to Bermuda, only my mom's been there. I wish I could go. But there's better places than Bermuda. Way better. Bermuda's very, very pricey, I hear. Very pricey. When I was living in Brampton 5 years ago, I had a roommate there, and his brother lives in Bermuda, and he came to visit. Yeah, he's told me a lot about Bermuda, other than what my mom told me back in the 80s when she went. That was a fun time when my mom left me and my brother home alone. I was 16, my brother was 14. Phoenix is now a shithole thanks to all the people moving here from Cali and Chicago. Well, Chicago's a fucking shithole, buddy. And California's not much better. You should tell them, go to Florida. The taxes are really cheap in Florida. You coming up, Mike? Or are you still eating? Got a new vape cartridge the other day. I don't know if I told anyone yet, but yeah, it's black cherry. It's nice. I haven't I've had a bit of it, but I still had some of my grape ice, which I'm having right now. And yesterday and a little today, I had this other one that I don't remember what flavor it was. But right now, I'm puffing on some grape ice. And I got like more than 3/4 worth of the black cherry. Ooh, just fell down. Red Rover, I call Reese on up. Oh, and poof, there he is.
It's all
Good,
in the timing.
good evening, sir. You hear me?
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I had my antivirus. My computer was doing an update. Every time I turn this fucking thing on now.
That's why I never turn mine off.
Yeah,
The
whatever.
only time the only time my computer goes off is if the power goes out or I'm moving. I've
Yeah, it's probably why your fans wear out fast.
had them for over 7 years, and
Yeah, I
I have a whole new box full of new ones that I still have to put in that I've had for what 2, 3 months.
right. Yeah. I mean, what's up, Eminem? Yeah, I think with just my laptop though, I think if I kept it on all the time, it'd just get too warm. It's
Yes,
the
it would.
small little.
Yeah, yeah. Laptops are bad for that.
Yeah, I just shut it
Do you have the
down.
cooling thing for it to sit on?
Uh, I used to, but I don't use it.
It helps.
It does, but I don't. I'm not on it long enough to do anything. I mean, you know, maybe a couple hours, 5 hours at the most, and it doesn't ever get too hot, so I'm not too worried about it.
I was looking at the line.
It's not like I'm gaming on it and putting it through like hardcore, processing and shit. So
Right. I was looking at the Line 6 MK2 100 watt, I think it is, 2x12.
right,
You know which one I'm talking about?
line sixes.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think it was the MK2. I think.
I don't know. I don't know too much about that. I mean, I know one of my buddies that lives up north. He uses line six.
Mhm.
He uses
And,
that one and has an old Fender amp that he uses a lot for his gigs.
funny you said Fender amp. I'm getting a Fender Champion 100.
Nice.
It's a 2x12, 100 watts. 2 channels, comes with its own foot stomp box. Oh my
Nice.
god. And I'm gonna get, instead of all those pedals that I showed you before, I'm just gonna get the Virtual Jeff, one of those 2-button AB switchers, a freeze pedal maybe, and the GT100.
Basically, do everything you can do with everything else.
Yeah, you know the GT100, right?
I've probably seen it. I don't know too much about it, but
Oh, I'm sure of it. It's sort of like yours, but it has a bigger display.
gotcha. Like the one that I have for the PB, I mean,
I can't remember what that looks like.
I think the only pedal I have now is the one for the PB, which is that one.
Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I've seen that on YouTube a lot. I like the double one better. This is the one I was talking about.
Gotcha. So you can basically have two settings up top and then do everything on the bottom there.
Well, even the bank one, the top left, you can put those as different pedals too. So 1, 2, then a 1, 2 again, 3, 4. The Fraser, the red, and the blue, the Excel, you can fucking assign different. You can also get an AB switcher like an FS6 or an FS7, and you can assign each of those buttons for fucking another additional ones other than the 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's just the thing. I mean, you got to have time to play with those or know what you're doing. It's just a pain in the ass trying to
Yeah.
program everything and
Yes.
keep it.
Yes.
It's like
Yes. Yes.
that's
However, I have found places where you can get already the settings, like the Van Halen sound for Panama. No problem. I already have that saved.
right.
All I have to do is program it. But they tell you exactly, how much gain, how much presence, blah, 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 mids, all that shit.
Right, which is cool. I don't
And
know.
they have a bunch of patches already in it. But yeah, I see what you mean with the program. With the individual pedals, it's fucking
Yeah,
twisting up. Okay, you're done.
it's crazy. I just plug my shit in and I start playing the sounds. If I find one that I like, I just go with it. I don't even care. It's like whatever.
The difference between this board that I have now and the last one that's been changed so much is like $2,000 extra
Damn.
to go individual pedals.
better hope you hit that lottery, son.
That's why I'm saying. Just the GT 100, dude. That's only, well, it's still pricey, but I can find it cheaper than brand new. 760 brand new near me, but I
Yeah.
found it like $350.
Which for a pedal that can do all that stuff and store all that, it's really not that bad, in all honesty. I mean,
Right?
you're gonna spend more on that virtual Jeff than you are a pedal. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that's still in my wish list. I'm just waiting for it to come down in price a little bit.
Yeah. I'm also thinking about getting the extra foot switch for that.
Right.
Virtual Jeff. But it's only the function as hold and I think bend or blend. One of the
Right.
two. I know one's hold. So I don't even know if I need that. Because, all I'm going to use it for is for the whammy.
Right.
I'm going to also use it for the capo feature.
See, that's what's nice about mine. I can plug, like if I plug my guitar into the Katana, I can actually use that Fender pedal that Jay bought me, which I can switch between clean and dirty on my Katana. Now, if I plug my guitar into the PV, I can use 4 pedals, and either way, I'm running both speakers. I just can't speaker wire from one to the other hot and ground, so I'm running a 10 and 12 either way. No matter what one I play through, both the speakers are going.
Okay, here's a question. If you plug into the 4 one, and then you Jay-Z chain from that one to the 2 one, can you use the 4 pedal and the 2?
No, because the PV doesn't have the foot switch, like the input for that foot switch. It's a weird kind of plug. It's more like almost like a, I don't know, a 10-point plug that plugs into the back of the PV.
But you can't use them both at the same time?
No.
Are you sure? Have you tried?
Well, I can't. I'm not going to turn both amps on with them both wired together and fry the shit.
I thought you said you did it in stereo already.
No. Basically, all I did is they're stacked on top of each other. I took some thick cable or some thick speaker wire. Basically, ran the wire from hot to ground on one, ran it up to the other one, hot and ground. So when I turn either one on, they're using it. No. They're just using basically the power that's coming out of the amp is running both speakers.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
that's crazy that you did that. I thought you had like output jacks on the good one, and yeah. Oh my God. You're taking a chance doing that, dude.
Nah.
You could fuck them both up.
How are you gonna fuck them up? It's just running. It's running the same power no matter what.
Don't go fucking hot on it. Don't go halfway. Once you pass half, you're gonna fuck both.
Well, you can blow one of the speakers up, but they're both good for 50 watts. I mean, they're both rated for the same wattage. So each speaker can take 50 watts, and if I'm running 2 of them, basically, it's cutting the power almost in half. So I don't turn it up that loud anyway. So
that's why I want the 100 watts. I want to go loud.
Yeah, most of the time, if you're running stereo, you actually have to have like a head unit, an actual like head unit.
I was gonna get a Marshall, and it was only a 1x12, 50 watts for fucking like $70 more than this Fender one. That is 2x12 with 100 watts.
Right.
And cheaper.
I don't know. I actually had a 412 Marshall. I had the 412 cabinet, and then I had the head unit. I didn't like the way the head unit sounded. I love the sound of the speakers, so I ended up buying a crate amp and actually running that into the 412s, which took my crate amp from 100 watts up to 240 watts. So basically, it was pushing more power. And I tell you what, dude, that thing was freaking cranking loud. Yeah, I love Marshall. Don't get me wrong, but maybe it was just the head unit I had. I just couldn't find a sound. It was too crispy for me. I think I don't know. It was just something about it. I just didn't like the tone I got out of it. It's kind of like this Katana amp, the Boss that I got. I mean, it's hard to find a tone. You can tell it's not a tube. You know, it's all digital and shit. So it's like, it almost sounds too fake, you know. I need to find myself just a good old school tube amp, nice warm sounds. What's up, Hellcat? Good to see you, Maria.
Hello, Maria.
Good to see you, dear. Hope everything's going good. Hope you're feeling all right.
Yeah, this was mine.
Yeah.
And I had a 4-button foot switch on it.
Yep. That's what mine had. Mine had 4-button.
I fucking loved that amp. It was fucking loud as fuck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And there's no way in hell I could get the same exact one for the price that I paid. Dude, I paid like 400 for the head and 400 for the cab. Brand new.
Yeah. I think when I bought mine looked just like that. I mean, my 412 cabinet had wheels on it. But I think with the 412s in the head, I paid used. I think I paid $825.
Oh, wow.
So I was running my crate amp, which was 212s alone, and then I was running 4 more 12s, so I was running 612s. Yeah, it was stupid crazy loud. I mean, I ended up selling my Marshall, just the 412s. I sold to my nephew when he got into guitars and was playing really good. I think I sold it to him for $200. Yeah, they're cool. You kind of pay for the name, but at the same time, it's just you gotta like that tone, you know.
Yeah.
And again, it's all about settings, knowing what you're doing, how to do it.
This was my first pedal board.
Yeah, I remember that one. Then you ended up going to that full metal one.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, you need a closet just to store that bitch in. That's good to hear. At least you're doing better. Sometimes it just takes time. But once you have pain and injuries like that, it always messes with you all throughout the life. Gets cold, it hurts. Gets muggy, it hurts.
For sure.
But at least you're doing better.
Yeah, in this picture, you can see the road case on wheels that the cab was on. And
Right.
that facing would latch out, and yeah, I could just take off the front cover of it and just play.
That's cool.
Yeah, I miss it. It would have been fun to have it now. Holy shit. I would have nowhere to put it though. Well, maybe at the foot of my bed.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of had something like that with my 412 cabinet for my Marshall. I had a big piece of plexiglass that would cover the front of it, and I just put like one ratchet strap around it before I like if we were going to gigs or whatever, I'd always put something over the mesh and over the speakers just so it didn't get fucked up.
Right.
My buddy's like, dude, they're just you're gigging. You're gonna get dents and scratches. I said, dents and scratches that doesn't bother me. Like if something goes through a speaker, that's gonna fucking suck. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I don't
Speakers will
care.
get
I don't.
like a good speaker can run anywhere from 120 and up.
Oh yeah, and that's what I told him. I said I don't want like rips in my mesh. I don't want a hole in my speaker. I don't care about the outside of the amp. Yeah, I get it. It's in a band. You're traveling. You're gonna get digs and dents. That's what makes it what it is. But I don't feel like replacing a speaker after I just spent $820 on a cabinet. And I think when I bought my 212 crate amp, I think I want to say I paid $550 for that. So I mean, at that point, I had almost $1,000 just wrapped up in amps alone.
Dude, when I get that blue guitar, the Ibanez, a part of me, like usual, wants to put the strap on, go outside, and drag it on the ground.
Why would you do that?
Relic.
No, you gotta make it relic on your own. You gotta know that. I mean, my old band, dude, my lead guitar player, I wear a belt, and he would get so pissed off when I bought my Les Paul. You got your belt on? I'm like, hell yeah, I do. And he'd look up the back of my guitar and it'd have just scratches on the back of it from my belt buckle. And he's like, dude, I'm like, no, that's what fucking makes my guitar mine. Why are you worried about it? You didn't spend the fucking $1,300 for the guitar, you bitch.
That's cheap. 13 for a Les Paul? That's real cheap.
That was.
Here's their minimum 3,000.
Well, yeah, they are now. I mean, you're talking
20 years ago.
Yeah,
3,000.
Yeah, I mean, it was a Les Paul standard, but it had all of the gold on it. Like everything was gold. Like the pickups were gold. All that shit was.
What color?
It was red wine.
Okay.
So it almost looked like a deep red kind of, but it had like black through it. But yeah, I think we ended up going down to Guitar Center and we found it on sale for $1,200, and that's when my buddy pulled his credit card out and he's like, well, if you want it, he goes, you can make me payments. I'm like, sick, let's do it.
Sold.
So made payments throughout the year.
Can I get a strap and another set of strings?
Oh, we did all of them.
2 set of strings.
Yeah.
And plus, I never leave the store with the guitar ever when I first buy it. You can ask me why?
Because you got to play it.
How can I play it if I'm not taking it home?
Well, why would you not take it home? Because you need a case?
That's not the main thing, but the reason being is here, with every guitar, you get a free setup.
Right.
So, right off the bat, new strings, because I don't want no stock bullshit strings that's been on there for God knows how long.
Oh, they did all that for me. When I bought the guitar, they literally took it up to the counter next to the register. He literally did all the tuning, put all new strings on it, put it in the case.
Of the truss rod, make sure the action is good, everything. Like, dude, this place I go to, they do everything.
That's what they did there. He made sure everything was good, made sure everything was straight, lined up, and good to go.
Thing though, it takes days, sometimes.
Right.
So you gotta bite it.
Yeah, I mean, I did mine. I mean, when I
Because
just
I don't want to get home and start playing, and it's like, dude, this sucks. The action's too fucking high. And it's like, fuck,
right.
now I gotta go all the way back. It's like, fuck off.
Yeah. I mean, I love after I took my Ibanez in that he literally told me, he's like, yeah, we had to just do like really small adjustments to your neck. He goes, all your intonation and all that. He goes, we did really fine tuning. He goes, nothing big. He goes, honestly, he goes, bring your guitar back in like a year, 6 months. Make sure your neck's good. He goes, but he goes, this guitar's holding everything great. So I'm like,
Well,
but it
if
plays
I
way
could
better.
afford it, and if you could afford it, it's beneficial to do it twice a year. Every time the season, like the cold and hot change,
Right.
that's when everything fucks up on the neck. Every weather change.
And that's what he said. He recommended like every 6 months, which would be twice a year. And it's not that bad. It cost $45 for them to do everything.
That's not bad because it's about, well, it was about 60-65 here, so that's about right with the
Yeah,
conversion. But
which
I
isn't
don't
bad.
know what it is now.
And if you spend 45, if you spend less than $100 a year and you can keep your guitar tuned and make sure everything's good, it's going to make you play better in the long run anyway.
Yep,
You know,
yep.
you're not going to be
Especially
pushing.
if the action is good.
Yeah. Because now if your action's too high, it doesn't make you want to play because now you're pressing so hard that your fingers are fucking bleeding. You know, it's like
Yep.
if it's too low, you're getting all this buzz sound that just sounds like shit.
Right.
No, I get it. I mean, mine plays so much better after I just had the neck adjusted, and I'm like, he's like, "Do you store it in a case?" I said, "No." I said, "Actually, I said it hangs on a wall." He goes, "Are you temperature controlled?" And I'm like, "Well, we have heat in the winter and I have air in the summer." And he goes, "Ah." He goes, "You should be good." He goes, "Bring it in after 6, 7 months." And he goes, literally, he goes, "We might not even have to do anything, you know." But he goes, "It's rule of thumb, I guess, unless you're storing it in a room with a humidifier and it's like legitly, like a lot of guitar places you go in and they have like the humidified room with all their acoustics in there and shit."
Do you have the kit thing where it has the liquid stuff for the body cleaning and for the neck? Do you have those?
The neck cleaner and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good, good, good.
Yeah, because usually when I play, I have string cleaner and I have the neck cleaner because I'll just take like a.
I do that about every, well, 4 to 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah, usually I'll do it
Unless it looks dry.
every 3 or 4 times I play. I'll grab like my Microsoft cloth and I'll spray the fretboard down and I just go under the strings and I just rub it all down and make sure everything's good and clean.
Hardest part is around the fucking saddles on the bridge. So
Yeah.
much dust and everything gets collected there. It's like, fuck me.
Well, you got to think
Only way
too.
to do it proper is to take the saddles off and just rub it down.
Right.
That's a bitch because then you have to fucking, that's your intonation that you're fucking with right there.
I usually just I got canned air. So I just take canned air and just spray the shit out of it. A lot of that's probably pick dust. I mean, you think you're playing down in that area and shit, and you get all that pick that's just breaking down and
Yeah. Not only
all
that, but your
shit
skin
coming off. Yeah,
dead
skin out.
from your hand from the
All
blunt.
all the skin coming off your fingers and off your palm and shit.
Nope.
Oh yeah,
All the grease from your fingers.
yeah, for sure. Greasy fingers, it keeps the strings clean.
lubricated.
Right.
Makes it slide easier
No.
through the rust from the grease.
What do you need a tetanus shot for? I don't know. I was playing my guitar and it unraveled and poked me, and I think I need a tetanus shot.
Had rusty strings for about 6 months,
Yeah.
and they still haven't broke.
Sometimes, I mean, I get lucky. It's weird. I mean, I talk to people. I mean, like even Ryan, it's like, oh, I get my strings too hot and they snap. I'm like, dude, I run super slinkies. I could literally run my strings for a year. Granted, I change my strings probably at least twice a year. I don't play that much, but I will change my strings at least 2 times a year, no matter what, just to do it. And it's like,
Super
how are you?
slinky. That's what, nines?
Yeah,
Ouch. I break those nines so easily.
dude. I mean, you've seen the way I play the guitar. Sometimes I have not yet broken a string on this Ibanez. Don't get me wrong, I broke strings before, but I've not yet broke a string on this Ibanez.
Mostly the thin E and
Yep,
the G. G is
that,
a bitch.
that's usually what breaks the most.
Hmm.
But yeah, no,
Especially if you have a whammy bar.
that's probably what saves my strings. I don't have one of those.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, I play the shit. I bend the shit out of my strings. I mean, I've never had a problem.
That's why I want the fucking virtual Jeff.
I mean, ever since I bought my first guitar, I've literally been running the Ernie Ball Super Slinkies number nines. That's all I use. And then for my acoustic, I use the Diodarios.
It's great for speed, but if you want to get better tone, you got to go thicker.
Right. Well, yeah, you're not gonna be so. It's not gonna be so bright.
Right. Exactly.
It's gonna be a like a,
Thank
a
God. Thank God your neck is not maple, because then it'd be really bright.
yeah. I can tell like if I play my PV and I put it on certain channels, dude, it's so crisp and so like all right, this is piercing my ear. It hurts.
Wow.
But no, that's all I've ever played is the Ernie Balls. I guess it's all in preference. It just depends on, and I've never played anything else, so I guess I really don't know any other preference than what I've played.
The worst thing about getting a pedal board like what I want now is the fucking, like you were saying, the fucking setting up. That's gonna be a.
Right. But if you have the time to do it and the patience to do it, I just don't have. I
I
have
probably
time.
asked my friend Jeff to come over one
Yeah.
weekend and be like, dude, I'll play. No, you play, and I'll fucking just turn knobs, push buttons.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I guess if someone's actually playing like a song, you can kind of like tone it into where your ears like, this is the sound I want.
Well, the way I want to set it up is use the top left buttons with the banks. So bank one, it's going to be and I believe you can name it for like the patch. Like I'll put say um forever Papa Roach
Right.
patch one. So first one is your little cleanish type thing, then the mid, then the dirty, then any extra effects onto it. And then
Right.
you hit the bank up to bank number two. That's song number two with so and so and so and so. Then you bank up to bank three, and that's next song. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Right. which is cool. Like with the PV pedal that I have now, I think I can set up to 4, 8. I think 12. I think you can do 3 different banks on 4
Nice.
switches.
Nice.
So at this point, like number 1 is my clean, which I have my clean set the way I want it.
Yeah.
Number 2 is like my dirty channel. Then I can go to number 3, which is more of like my, like your, I don't know what you want to call it, like your echoey kind of, you know, when you get that, you hit the string, it's like boom, boom, boom.
Delay.
Yeah, like a delay. And then 4, I have like
that would be a time base.
Right. And then I think number 4 I have set with delay and the phaser set on it.
So you have 2 delay?
Well, I have delay with phaser on channel 4. I put the phaser on that. So it kind of gives it.
What's on 3?
Just a straight up delay. It's kind of like a clean.
So
it's a little bit just in between dirty and clean, but
which is good. A lot of people use 2 different delays. Some people even use 3.
I think the delay
even with the distortion, they do crazy with that.
Yeah, I mean, like channel 4 has the delay, but it is more distorted, but it has the phase on it, so it gives it a whole different sound.
You don't use the flanger?
I play with it every now and again, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. It's like wow. I have the wah-wah pedal for that. I'll flange it myself. Wow. No, I'm still playing around with it, dude. I've been doing a lot of reading and a lot of stuff on the PV and just doing different settings and actually doing a little research.
Your homework. Oh my shit.
Doing a little research and actually seeing how to set stuff, it actually makes a huge difference.
Dude, I told you this like fucking a year ago.
I know. Well,
you never listen though. I should learn my lesson with the fucking internet, fucking TV bullshit.
Old dogs don't learn new tricks until they just want to.
Even though I know a lot of people, and you probably even thinking, no fucking way to this next statement. When Mike says do something,
right?
Do it. 9 times out of the 10, he's for the better for you. Not for him, but for you.
Right. I mean, anything that you do with electronics or any kind of amps or settings, I mean, obviously somebody knows better than you. It's just, are you going to take that advice and go with it and find out that, wow, it really works, you know? Must be dinner time. Every time my wife makes food, dude, she's in the kitchen making food, and they're like, oh, they go crazy. She's a foods. Yeah, they're nuts.
I wish I could have a dog. I just can't afford it. They just cost way too much money.
Yeah, it's like having a kid. It honestly is. It's like having a kid that doesn't cost so much money, but
I would hate to take it to a vet.
Yeah, that's where they fucking kill you.
Like,
no lie.
Dog, you survive with what I give you? When it's over, it's over, all right, dude?
Right.
So fucking sweet. You ain't seen no doctor.
Yeah. Well,
unless you're making me money, dog, you ain't seeing no doctor.
Yeah. I mean, I say the same thing, and next thing you know, I'm going and dropping $180 for a freaking vet visit. You know, it's like, fuck.
Fuck that shit.
Well,
I know a lot more things I can do with $180.
But when you have a dog for a couple years and it becomes your friend, it greets you at the door, gives you kisses, you know, you can play with it, whatever. It's there for you no matter what. $180, it really isn't shit in life when you have a best friend. I mean, I can come home. My dog ain't gonna talk back to me. It's just gonna give me love.
Oh,
You
if
know,
I could afford it, yes, all the time, no problem.
that's the thing. When you have a pet, you got to make sure that stuff's
Afford
gonna
it.
happen. Yeah.
A lot of people can't afford it. A lot.
Well, that's the problem. All these people think that having a dog is just, well, go buy some freaking $12 dog food. Well, nowadays you're buying $12 dog food. Guess what? In 3 months, your dog's going to be clogged up because it's eating all this bullshit that even people can't eat, you know?
And I'd say at least 50% of dog owners can't even control their dog.
Well, because they, like I said, they think
They
it's just
bark, they jump up on people, they bite people, they whatever. Barking not allowed.
yeah. See, my dogs do bark, which it doesn't bother me to a point. If they're playing or if they get excited, it doesn't bother me. If somebody's around my property, if I hear barking, like if I hear my little stupid yapper, dude, she gets like a total, like if somebody's knocking at the door, or if she knows somebody's there that's not supposed to, her bark gets so deep. I get out of bed. I'm like, all right,
No,
somebody
I'm
here.
talking like someone's fucking walking along the fucking sidewalk and the
Oh no,
dog's fucking howling. I'd fucking hoof the motherfucker.
my dogs don't do that. The little one, she's learning. Like if she sees somebody, she starts barking, and I just give her a yank on her chain, and I'm like, stop. And she kind of turns away, and then she looks over, and she just does this little like, which that doesn't bother me. If you want to do a low growl, do you. I just don't want people walk by and you're like,
And I was into the choker chains, not the ones that spike into the neck, but it's like a chain with these big rings on each side. That
right.
Yeah, those ones. All the time, no problem. And the dog has to be either beside me or behind me.
I don't
If
even do
you're in
that.
front of me, I'm kicking your ass.
My voice is big enough that literally the little one, she doesn't go out like our lab, she can go outside without a leash. She'll stay in the yard no matter what. She will not leave the yard.
Right.
The little one, she got out the other day. As soon as she hit the bottom of the porch, I yelled. I'm like, Bella. I went running down. She laid down and she like yelped like I was gonna beat her. And I'm like, I just pet her and I said, good girl. I'm like, that's all you need to do. I didn't beat the shit out of her. It's not her fault. She was excited. She wanted to go outside. And I'm like, I said, as long as you stop when I yell your name. And she literally, like, as soon as I said her name really loud, she just laid right down. I'm like, that's all I need.
Caesar would say that's wrong though, to yell.
But you got to be down.
I'm even guilty of doing that. I'll admit it. 100%.
Dominance is it's like a dog
barking. Oh yeah, you have to tell. I don't care what Caesar says. You have to teach the dog who the fuck is the pack leader.
Yeah, I mean, there have been times where the little one, when we first got her, she'd like, she'd go in her cage and I'd go to cover her up and she'd be like trying to like snap at me or growling real loud. I'd pull her out of her cage and I would literally lay her on the floor. I would lay on her back and I would hold her muzzle and I'd tell her, I'm like, this is not your house. This is mine. And she knows now. She still gets a little growly here and there, but she doesn't try to bite. She doesn't try to snip. She's a whole different dog. And it's not the fact of being super mean.
I hear a dog growl. I'll put my hand right in front of its mouth. I'll look at it. I'm like, go for it, bitch. Try me.
Well, that's what I do with her. Like she starts yelling, and I put my hand in front of her face, and then I just grab her head and I start petting her, and she's all like wagging her tail, and I'm like, that's what I do.
You don't pet her. That's rewarding her.
But that's telling her that
That's
it's okay.
telling her, yes, you can do that.
But she doesn't do it that much anymore. So you still got to tell her that you're dominant, but at the same time,
Yes.
I don't want to be like a total prick. I'm not going to beat her ass for being who she is. I don't know who owned her before I got her. I don't know what that dog went through for a year. So
out in the streets, would Mama Dog be so nice?
well, out in the streets, if a mama dog started growling and barking at me, I'm going the fucking other way. Sorry.
No, to the child of hers.
Oh, mom
No,
dog.
they grab him by the scruff of the neck with their fucking mouth.
Yeah,
Be
but
like, come here, bitch.
a lot of times you will see mama dogs growl and bark at their little puppies. You'll even see
put them in place.
you'll even see them take their foot and fucking knock them across the fucking room.
Yep,
It's like,
and lay on them and lay on them.
Oh yeah. Well, so then what's the difference of? Okay, I'm gonna lay on you, tell you you're okay, you're calm. Your behavior's not right, but at the same time, you're still a good dog.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lay on you and beat the shit out of you because now you're just gonna become an asshole.
No,
You're
you
not
pin them down. You make them submit.
Yeah, you got to show them dominance. Hey, I'm the big dog, not you.
Yeah.
Bite the hand that
I feed you.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I pay your damn doctor bill, bitch.
Bite the hand that feeds you. It'll be the last time you get fed in my house.
Or else you ain't going to the doctors ever again.
Right? We live in America. There's a 6-foot hole out there waiting for you. It'd be the old yelling.
Fuck that excuse. It's fucking 2024. Prices are fucking outrageous. Fuck that shit. That's a way better saying than what you came up
with. Right. I looked at a sign the other day. I was going to buy it. I'm like, don't expect the warning shot due to the price of due to the increase of ammo. There will be no warning shot.
Right. That is
like,
awesome. Put that outside on your front door.
Right.
Or do you have like a fencing gate along your sidewalk?
No, I don't worry about it.
Okay, then yeah, on your door.
I mean, I have the big sticker on the back of my truck, which
the truck is flagpole with the U.S. flag on.
Oh yeah.
In your front yard?
It's in my side yard.
That's good.
For sure.
Yeah, when I lived in Brampton, we had a flagpole in our front yard right by the driveway.
I don't really worry about it. I mean,
and he would replace it every year on Canada Day.
Right. Oh, I do. I mean, I'll fly my flag for a couple years if it starts getting like strings and if it starts getting tattered. I'll cut the stars out. You put the stars on a fire and then you put the stripes on top of it. That's the right way to get rid of the flag, or you donate it, or you can take it to a veteran, like any veteran's place, and they dispose of it for you.
I lived there for 7 years, and I've watched him do it every year. I don't know what the hell he did with the old one, but say 6 months into the year, and Canada Day, that's like early summer, so you're gonna fucking fade that red so badly by winter.
Oh yeah,
fucking so faded. Then it starts getting wet and all that shit with the snow and all that shit. And by the fucking time spring comes along, it doesn't look so great, but he still keeps it up until Canada Day.
That's all right. Now, see, I take mine down. If I know that there's bad weather coming, I will take my flag down. I'll fold it up. I'll bring it inside. But like once fall's over, I don't fly the flag throughout the winter. Like my flag doesn't go up until springtime. Come fall, it gets folded up, it gets properly put away, and I don't fly it until the next spring. I don't leave it out all winter. I just don't do it.
Anti-American.
That's not anti-American. That's the rules of the flag.
What?
They
No.
they tell you if you're not supposed to fly the flag in inclement weather. If you know
Really?
a storm's coming, you should take that flag down. Oh yeah. And if you fly a flag,
I don't know if we have such rules here. I don't know.
if we fly our flags, like I fly my flag all day long. I have a light that literally at night my flag's lit up. You're not supposed to fly a flag in dark. It has to be lit up in some way so people can see it. I don't know. My country sucks. Every country sucks, but I still respect the fact
I'm
that
gonna look into that.
there's so many people that fought for our countries that you got to respect what they fought for, you know? Oh, yeah, it'll tell you. You can literally fly our flag upside down. Right now, I could fly my flag upside down. Our country's in distress. Our government sucks. And by law, I can fly my flag upside down, but it's kind of disrespectful to the people that fought for that flag, you know? Just because the government's fucking up and you fought for the government doesn't mean that, you know, you stand for what you stood for. People give their lives for that shit.
The first thing I looked up, the national flag of Canada should not be written on or marked in any way, nor be
Yep.
covered by other objects. Nothing should be pinned or sewn on the national flag of Canada. The national flag of Canada should never be dipped or lowered to the ground as a means of paying a salute or compliment to any person or thing.
Yep. Ours is the same thing. And if it touches the ground, you should dispose of it. Yeah, we're not supposed to pin. Actually, technically, here, our flag shouldn't even be draped across your shoulder. A flag is made to be flown, and that's it. You shouldn't even wear, like, I shouldn't even wear a t shirt that has the print of an American flag on it. That's disrespectful. But times change, but oh yeah, I know all the flag rules. I mean, even my mom, she gets these little flags from the dollar store. You know, they're like the nylon, like the plastic nylon flags. And she's like, "Oh, it touched the ground." And I'm like, or it's just laying on the ground. She's like, she goes to throw it in the garbage. I'm like, no. She's like, "What do you mean?" I cut it. You literally cut the stars out, place the stars, light them on fire, and then you put the stripes on top. That's how you respectfully put a flag down. Or you donate it, and they'll probably do the same thing.
Oh, wow. We can hang the flag horizontally or vertically.
Yeah, we can.
When flown horizontally, the national flag is flown with the maple leaf pointing upwards. When hung vertically, the flag should be placed so that the upper part of the leaf points to the left from the point of view of the observer
Yep.
facing the flag.
It's the same thing with our stars. If you're gonna hang it in a window, the star should be to your left, and everything else should be to the right.
Will always be flown on its own flagpole with the sleeve nearest to the pole. The
Yep.
canton, whatever, should be placed in the position nearest the top of the flagpole or the mast. It is improper to fly the national flag with another flag of any type on the same flagpole.
See, We can fly
Yeah,
our
you
flag.
fucking MIA fucking bullshit fucking crap. That's fucking bullshit. It should have its own flagpole.
Well,
Flagpoles can be divided
yes,
into three
but
categories: exterior, permanent poles.
they tell you if you're going to fly the American flag, no flag should go above that flag. Every flag of any kind should go below our flag. Which I can hook two flags up to my flagpole. I only fly one though.
I think USA should fight that. Get those other ones off your fucking national flag. They don't deserve to be there with you.
No, I get it. That's why I only fly one flag on my pole. If I'm gonna fly the flag, that's gonna be the only flag that I fly. Sorry. If I want to fly another flag, it'll go on another pole or go somewhere else. I guess it's just respect to the roots and respect to all the people that fought for that flag and gave their life for that flag, no matter where you live. I don't care what part of the world you live in.
Right?
If you respect your country and you respect your people that fought for your country, give respect to the flag that they fought for because they signed up to fight for that flag. Period. All they did.
Flags are half-mast as a sign of respect and to express a collective sense of sorrow during a time of national mourning,
Right?
like Remembrance Day, I guess, shit like that.
Yeah. Or if somebody in Congress or
Right.
your governor dies, you gotta I'll literally go out and I'll take my flag. I don't have a rope on my flag. It's like an adjustable pole, so I can raise it up and down real easy. So
Wow, I do not like how we fold our flag. You guys fucking rock how you guys do your flag roll-ups.
oh yeah, we do.
Ours is actually like a fucking burrito.
Yeah, we do ours in a nice triangle.
Yeah, yeah. Ours is like a fucking burrito, fucking round, fucking long, fucking thing. It's fucking stupid. I'm looking at it. I'm like, that's fucking roll the flag. The
Yeah,
flag is folded in half along a long axis. The bottom of the flag to the right in this image is folded under. The flag is once again folded in half along its long axis. The lower part of the flag to the right of in this image is folded under. A quarter of the length of the flag on the bottom of this image is folded under. Then roll the flag, tie with lightweight cotton string or its equivalent.
yeah. See, with ours,
Okay.
the way they fold ours, they actually take
I've seen
whatever.
it.
There's that little bit of leftover, and they just tuck it in,
Tuck
and
it in. Yep.
yeah,
Yep. Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
My
I've seen so many I've seen like 150 ceremonies with it.
yeah, yeah. My grandpa was when my grandpa passed away. They did his flag, and they take it off the casket, and two Marines with white gloves. They fold it up, and then they give it to like the oldest aunt or whatever, salute and do all that. It's pretty cool. It's sad, but it's cool that they still do that.
Well, they should.
Yeah, I mean, when my stepdad's dad died, he actually has his flag from his dad.
Especially if they were in the military. Yes.
Yeah, he was in World War II, so he's actually got the flag that was given to his mom, and when she passed away, he got it.
Do you know anything about him?
Not so much on his side.
I was gonna say, do you know where he served for World War II?
I could probably talk to I don't know. You talk to my stepdad about his parents. He's like, he will talk about it, but it chokes him up. So it's like and it's one of those things.
I've been doing a lot of research on that too, and learning about Juno Beach and all that shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How nowadays how Juno Beach looks, it actually basically has 8 feet worth of sand added onto what it was before during World War II. So that wall is not so tall now.
Which isn't that weird?
Yeah.
It's like, why? To me, if you're gonna go travel the world and you wanna go see a part of history, why would you try to hide? Why do you hide that? Are you ashamed of that? Well, yeah, of course you are, because we shouldn't have did it in the first place.
They still have the fucking these concrete fucking structures where they fucking have guns turrets out, and you can see the fucking bullet holes all through it.
Oh yeah, I
It's
know.
riddled. It's like,
I love watching history with war. As much as I hate war, it it's a good insight of who you are, of where you came from, what our countries went through. But then you take World War II, dude. Think about where World War II was. The world was great. Now, come to present day, what's going to happen if there's World War III? We're all fucked. There's there's not going to be one person left on this planet that's going to see what was left of World War III.
well, sure there will be. There'll be all them fuckers hidden in the bunkers underground.
Yeah, but you got to think that there's people underground. You don't think that there's, out of all the billions of people on this earth, on this planet, that there's going to be people that don't survive in bunkers and like.
Oh yeah, there'll be some with their
To me,
half-ass bunkers, but the creme de la creme people, like the president and all them, they go. They have bunkers that are fully stocked with
oh,
fucking
of course,
every seed and
they got
everything, dude.
they got gardens, pharmacies, they got supermarkets
Yep,
underground.
yep. They're
Yeah.
already set right now. They're
The funny
set.
thing is if you find where their freaking breathing tubes are, all you have to do is light a fire underneath that, and it's gonna suck all that smoke in. Guess what? All those motherfuckers with the money are gonna come running out. Guess what's gonna happen? You're dead.
You did.
We're not moles, man. There's got to be a vent where you can get air. If somebody clogs that hole and you can't get air, eventually you're gonna have to come out, or you're just gonna die.
Yep.
I mean,
Or try and find a way to unclog it.
yeah, straight up. I mean, if you're 3 miles underground in a bunker and somebody clogs your air tubes, how you gonna get that unclogged? Somebody got to go outside.
If you
Yeah,
have
I don't know.
if you have time within this next week, if you have time, try and YouTube Canadians at Juno Beach. Or no, better yet, Canadians part in World War One.
Hold on. Let's see. I have to write
Yeah,
it. I'll put it.
World War One.
I'll actually just put it in my search thing, and it'll be in my history. What is it?
Um,
Canadian.
Canadians with World War One.
Without.
With one. Fuck. What did I say now? I'm fucking
Canadians
old.
with
Fuck.
World War One.
Yeah. Like what their impact. Like what. Like look into that. Like what they did.
They have Canadians with World War Two.
No, they were in World War One. The big part of. Put Canadians part in World War One.
Yeah, all right, I got, let's see here.
Eventually, you'll see one fucking thumbnail that'll say fucking something to the effect of madman, crazy men, something along that line.
Canada literally invented war crimes. Found that one.
crazy in World War One. It's
Oh, dude,
go, 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 go. There is no retreat. Just keep forward
you
at
gotta
all expense.
you gotta think though. I mean, that was like the first major war. Nobody knew anything about it, so I mean, there was probably no bars. I mean, you captured somebody and you just was like, dude, I'm gonna punch you in the face until you tell me what I want to know.
Yeah, that was back in the day with like bayonets and shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Getting fucking boots to the fucking dome.
even like World War II. It's like fuck. Look at the shit that freaking the Nazis did in the wars, dude. They were fucking vicious.
and
Those guys,
and the drugs that Hitler was on.
well, even their troops, they were.
Yep,
That's how
yep,
like all these big
yep,
drugs came out. He
yep.
was feeding them drugs that were like
So they
keeping
can stay
them like
awake.
yeah, but then
Yep,
it would start making them crazy to where
yep,
they would just like fucking go
yep,
ballistic on
yep,
everybody.
yep. Even their own people. Yep.
I mean, you started cocaine, you had freaking heroin, you had crack. I mean, back in the day, it was all the same thing. We're
Yep.
gonna put them on this drug, and all of a sudden they're gonna be awake for like 48 hours straight,
Yep.
and they're not even gonna. After you take so much, you're just gonna turn into a zombie, and you're just gonna go run out and be like, dude, if I don't even know if I'm gonna die. I don't care. you know.
Fucking someone shoot me.
Yeah, and that's the thing with war. It's like, man, all these drugs and all the shit that they use, like the breaking down of troops and just making you feel like you're a piece of shit to bring you back up to where they want you to be. It's all just mind control. I'm going to break you down until you do what I want you to do. That's
Pretty much.
humans aren't animals, man. We're not made to break down. We all have common sense. We know if something's going down, either you're going to defend yourself or you're going to die. It's simple,
Yep.
you
Yep.
know.
Yep. And that's how we were in World War One and Two. We were
Yeah,
fucking madness. Man, dude.
that's the thing. You do what you have to do to survive. It's either me or it's you. And I'm sorry, I have a family. I want to go home and see my family, so it's going to be you.
Uh,
It might not always work that way, but you can't say that you didn't try when you get to the Golden Gates or you get to the Red Hot Iron Gates, wherever you're going. I don't know. But I mean, yeah, war's been through history. I mean, even reading the Bible. I mean, not to get into religion, but even the Bible has wars. Look at David and Goliath. I mean, there's so many things in the Bible that says, hey, you pick up your sword, you defend you defend your country, you defend your family, your territory. So it's like, where do you go from there? It's like, wow, this is kind of weird, but at the same time, I think we've kind of outgrown the old school war to where now we have a war now, dude. It only takes one push of a button and this world's just gone. It's
dude, with all this bullshit and BLM and fucking Antifa and everything that's gone on in the whole world, not just the US, but everywhere, dude, please, someone hit that fucking button.
now I know this. The world's just gone. That we've done lost our fucking minds. Not we, but most of society. They're so brainwashed with propaganda and all the bullshit that they want to be part of a group. Well, guess what happened to the dodo birds? The group started going off a cliff and everybody followed. I'm not going to follow. Sorry.
I'd be the one fucking kicking the dodo bird off the edge.
Yeah, right? Be like, get the fuck out of here. We don't need you.
Peace!
Bye-bye now.
I'd be like, yeet!
Yeah, I don't know. That's my parents are all about Biden.
Oh,
I'm not a big Trump fan. Trump is
Sleepy
going to be
Joe,
the
Sleepy Joe.
dude. I mean, eh, it's a disgrace to our country to even have that. I feel bad for the guy that they're using him the way they're using him,
Oh,
but
the first time I saw him sniffing a
it's
young
like,
girl's fucking hair,
oh,
I'm
I
like,
know.
no, no. Trump any day, no
But
fucking problem.
you look
So
at
I
all
can handle with his sexist or alleged sexist comments and his
yeah,
heart take no fucking bullshit attitude.
and
I can deal with that.
that's what I told my parents. I said, oh, he just talks about touching them in the pussy. I said, okay. I said, we're fucking animals. I said, so if a man's gonna come on TV and say, uh, maybe I touched your boob, I said, I respect that. We're fucking humans. That's what we want to do. But in the other place,
And then I'd be like, how long
like,
ago was this? What, 30 years ago? It's
exactly. Yeah. I'm a
irrelevant,
fucking I'm a fucking billionaire. You don't think that women want me to touch their fucking tit? Come
right?
on. Now I'm president and you want to bring out all this garbage and
Of course.
I don't know, dude. It
Meanwhile, before he even wanted to go into politics, they all were his friend.
you take the bad and you take the worst. What do you want? Do you want bad or do you want worse? It's like
I
this
want
whole
the guy that'll fucking bring the country great.
yeah.
That'll fucking make the economy boom. I want the fucking unemployment rate to fucking dwindle to nothing.
Yeah. But
Oh, who did that? Oh, only one person did that ever in U.S. history. Not even
oh yeah.
Abraham or Lincoln or Reagan or Nixon. No one. Only
Oh,
Trump.
come on,
Only
dude.
Trump.
When Trump was president, that was the only time in our history of North Korea being a country that we were actually getting along.
Uh-huh.
No president ever fucking talked. No president went to North Korea and talked to the fucking president and said, "Okay, here we go. We had a peace deal. The whole world was 4 years. Everyone's like, oh, blah blah blah. Wait a minute. He was president for 4 years. Pulled out of the Iraq War. We had peace all over the world. Now Biden gets in there. What happened? The whole world's in fucking chaos right now. We're ready to fight everybody. We think we can take on China. We think we can take on Russia. We think we can take on everybody. Well,
Iran, Iraq,
no, we
Palestine,
can't.
Hamas, fucking
We only
the
have so many
Germans,
people.
Russians, the North Koreans,
Yeah, it's like,
China,
yeah, seriously, dude, come on. How many people do you think we have? You're stupid.
Saudi.
Yeah. Like I said, man, I wake up every morning. I thank God that I'm awake. I have my breath, I have my eyes, I have my ears, and just make the right choices. And you just got to live every day the way that you want to live it until it's not here anymore. You know?
Wake up, have a good time, get high. Woohoo!
Exactly. I mean, just do you. Whatever makes your life good, and just what
Enjoy.
else are you going to do?
Not so much good, but enjoyable. Have fun.
Right. Exactly.
Enjoy your time while you're here. Before you know it, it's gone.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we only have one life and it goes by way too fast. So why waste it on worrying about other shit until you have to, you know?
Faster for some, and not so
Say
fast
just
for others.
be prepared for the worst, but live for the best.
Right?
You know?
For sure.
You're not guaranteed tomorrow no matter what. I don't care who you are. You can be the Pope. Tomorrow might not come for you. You could wake up with a freaking car that rolled into your house and landed on top of you in your bed. You don't know. Shit happens.
I've seen too many Final Destination.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I try not to think about it too much. It's this whole world's just gone to hell. I mean, it literally the
everything
world's gone to
happens for
hell.
a reason. Everything happens for a reason. I've learned that so long ago, and I've also
And
learned a long time ago. Man, everything. What's happening now? 10 years ago, or even longer. This was all planned.
oh, of course it was. But dude, the way the world's going right now has literally probably been planned out for the last 100 years or more.
No one doubt it.
I mean, you got the Rothschilds, you got the big banks, you got the Koch brothers. They all want domination of the world. When you have so much money and you can buy anything you want, what's the next thing you want? You want to be God. You want the world. It's yours. No, you can't. You can't have it. You know, I don't know. One percenters, all these people that have so much money, they're just so arrogant. They have no sense of what they're really doing. They just know what they want, and that's what they're going to get because that's what they've had all their life. Anything they want, they can have. Well, there's certain things you can't have, you know?
Look at Vince McMahon. But
Well, it's
he's
true.
fucking
And
his life.
that's what I told my mom and my stepdad. I go over there and they start arguing about, oh, Trump's going to do this, Trump's going to do that. And I said, listen, guys, I said, I'm here to spend time with you and talk and hang out with you. I said, I don't want to talk politics because politics, you can talk until you're dead and you're never going to agree. I said, there's only one person in this freaking world and in this universe that'll fix this planet. I said, he's going to come down on a fucking cloud of fire and he's going to tell you what's going on. You know? I said, I'm sorry. Only God. God's the only one. No matter who you believe in, what your God is, he's the only one that's going to fix what's going on right now. That's it.
Well, shit. Not only do we have to worry about the fucking button pushing, but we also have the fucking plates crashing into each other with fucking tsunamis. We also have to worry about some dumb fucking meteorite crashing into us and fucking everything up.
That's what I said. I mean, I try to keep an eye on all what's going on in the world, but at the same time, I don't let it bother me. I just
Oh, it
I
doesn't.
live
I just pray for it. It's like,
live live day. Oh, trust me, brother. There's been days where I'm just
all
like,
these
you know,
cowards talking their
hey,
shit.
no,
All they do is shit talk. Say they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. Well, then fucking do it, bitch. Say it.
yeah, they say they're gonna do this and they say they're gonna do that, but at the same time, I can't even go to McDonald's and buy a meal without spending $15 for myself.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
what just happened here? You
yeah,
know,
it's stupid. I hate fucking prices of everything.
if they
What?
can't,
$28 for a medium fucking pizza at fucking Domino's.
I know. And that's the thing. It's like if they can't beat you, they're gonna fucking make you so poor that you can't even afford nothing. You know? That's what I told my wife. I'm like legitly ready to tear my front yard out and literally just I get a shit ton of sunlight out here. I'm like, I just want to plant a garden in buckets. I want to grow tomatoes, jalapenos. I want to grow like cucumbers, just shit that can be stored and pickled or jarred. You know, if I have to become a vegetarian to live, then at least I know that I have my own shit. There's no chemicals in it. I grew it. I know it's there. You know,
I can't live off vegetables. I'd rather death.
yeah, it's the whole Bidenomics. Oh, the country's doing great. Yeah, it's great when I got to go fill up 23-gallon truck at $5 a gallon. That feels good. Thanks, Biden. You know, come on, dude.
You're the dumbass that has a V8.
That truck's done. It's the bottom bearing's gone. That the motor's toasting that.
Your truck?
Yeah, I had the mechanic came over and
See, I told you, didn't I?
Pretty much, its bottom bearing's gone.
I told you. Oh
well,
my God.
There was part of me that didn't want to accept it, but there was probably more of me that wanted to say, I know.
Now it's going to cost you an arm and a leg.
Oh, that truck's gone.
Can you get anything for any of the parts? Like from a scrapper?
I think I can call. There's a junkyard that's around here. They'll come actually tow it out of the driveway. They'll give me like $1,500 the way it is.
Hey, dude.
So, I told my wife,
put that towards a new one, dude.
She's like, oh, you put money into this truck. I said, but there's a point where you got to take your foot off the throat of your car and say, all right, I've had it for 7 years. I've invested $6,000. I said, that's less than $1,000 a year that this car has paid me every year.
And I say you should get a 4-cylinder, but 6 will be fine. It's way better than an 8.
Right. Now I'm looking around. I've been looking around, and I mean my truck's still sitting there, and the mechanic that came out, he goes, honestly, you can hide the noise. He goes, you get the heaviest diesel oil that you can find, put 2 quarts of it in there, put your other 3 quarts of your oil with some oil stabilizer. He goes, the noise will go away. He goes, you can sell it. He goes, put it up for like, $3,000 or $4,000. I'm like, I'm not that guy. I said, I don't want some young kid to come look at this truck, give me $3,000 cash, and in a month, the fucking motor's gone. Now he's got to go spend $4,000. I said, that's shit. That's bad mojo. I'm just going to say, hey, the bottom bearing's going. I'm going to sell it for $2,000 or best. You want to put $3,000 into the truck. You got a nice looking truck. It's still, the truck's not rusted.
I cut your losses. And what was the new things that you just replaced? You could get top dollar for that.
Yeah, it was. Well, I think between me and my wife's car, both of them, it cost me $480.
So you'll probably get like $200-300.
I mean, I could take the tires and rims off that truck right now and probably sell them for like $500, no problem.
Exactly. So you on top of the 15 that you said, dude, easy.
Yeah.
And if you can't find a 4 or 6 cylinder in America for 2,000, or even say you add on 5 or 1,000 as bonus from your pay. If you can't find something in America for that, then that's something wrong.
Good luck. Dude, I've been looking at cars. There are cars that the car looks great. It needs a motor. Like literally, it needs a motor. They're asking upwards of $8,000 and it doesn't even run. The car market is stupid right now. People are asking so much money for nothing. I'm like, ugh. But at the same time, it's all good. I'll figure it out, It is what it is. I'm not gonna sink another $4,000 or $5,000 into this truck and put another motor in it she's old. She's 20. What? It's a 2002, so it's 22 years old. Everything's starting to just fall apart. It's like time to take the foot off of her throat and let her go. You know.
Top used cars for sale in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Savings from 2,389.
Yeah, but then you gotta look at mileage. I mean, there's a lot of people that are selling cars that have like 150 to 160,000 miles, and they still want like $5,000 to $6,000 for it. It's like, damn, dude, it's on its last legs. You know?
Used
It's all
cars,
good.
used cars for sale near Ann Arbor, Michigan, under 3,000. A 2000 Toyota Matrix XR with 87,000 miles. A 2007 Honda Odyssey EXL with 221,000 miles. Fuck that.
Yeah,
A
that's what.
2022 GMC Sierra 1500 elevation 1100 mile, no 11,000 miles. A 2006 Pontiac G6 base 190 and a half thousand miles. Um,
Yeah, and how
2000.
much do they want for them?
They're not showing the
Stupid
price.
money.
Under 3,000.
Yeah,
Mercury Sable Premier, a lot of miles though. Fuck.
that's the thing. But if they show the price, most of those people want like upwards of $5,000. It's like, come on, man.
I'm gonna go Auto Trader. Ooh,
Now I've got.
ooh, ooh, a used 2015 Chevrolet Colorado LT with LT convenience package. Dude, it's a pickup truck and it's red. It's like a short cab, it looks like.
Right.
12,569. Wow. Okay, hold on. Buick Enclave. Wow. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna show you this shit.
All right, give me 1 sec.
Yep. Anyone out in Catland? Anyone here? Hello? Hello? Hola, comment está? Bonjour, comment ça va? It's not. Oh well. Phone quiet.
I'm back.
Welcome back. So,
Yeah. People want stupid money for a lot of miles. But to me, honestly, if I was gonna spend even $3,000 to $4,000, if that car has 160, 150,000 miles, it's not worth it.
right. So far, the lowest I see is 106 and a half.
Yeah, which is, I mean, think about the way this world is. It's a throwaway world. That car is basically at the end of its life. You're gonna sink money into it eventually, like
Oh,
real
yeah.
soon.
Yeah. That's why I'm looking for low money.
I mean, that's
Well,
like my stepdad. I've
what
been,
mileage would you like? Under what?
I mean, honestly, at this point, if I was
175?
even if I was gonna spend $5,000, I'd be
Oh,
looking
gee.
between 85 and 100,000 miles, which you're not gonna find because people think that they can get money for everything. You know, which
Two,
it's true.
2000, 2002 Cadillac Eldorado ESC, 59,100 miles, $3,000.
Yeah, but fuck Cadillac because if you're gonna work on a caddy, it's gonna cost you fucking Cadillac, Mercedes.
Chevrolet Equinox,
Eh, they're
Buick
not
Verano,
bad, but
a Chevrolet Cruze, the
I honestly,
Verano,
I
Jeep
told my wife,
Compass.
I said I'm gonna start looking for like a Toyota or a Honda. I said those cars. I know I'm an American, but them foreign cars, Toyota and Honda, dude, those things will outlast. The motor will outrun the body.
Did you say Honda or a Hyundai?
Honda, like a
Okay.
Honda Civic, a Honda,
Ooh.
or a Toyota. I mean, a lot of those cars, those motors will run forever.
They don't give me a brand? Fuck.
And I say either or. Eventually, I'll find something. You know, I mean, I was gonna buy my stepdad's truck. He's got a, I want to say it's a '98 Chevy Colorado. It's a nice little truck. It's a 5-speed manual. It's a stick shift, but
You said Honda or what?
a Honda or a Toyota.
Fuck, they
And
don't have any for under 3,000. Oh well.
yeah, because people know that they run forever.
Wow.
Yeah. I got under his truck the other day and I'm looking at the frame, like literally the main frame of the truck's almost like rusted in half. I'm like, dude, you're not gonna get $4,000 for this fucking truck. Whatever. You know, it would have been a good deal if it wasn't so rusted out and the frame wasn't actually ready to break in half. I could have bought it and made like, made monthly payments to him. But at the same time, it's like I'm not gonna go spend $4,000 for something that might last another year before it just falls in half. It's like that's stupid.
So what are you gonna do?
I got people from church looking around for me. I got all my friends, they're just looking out. I mean, if I have to pull a loan, I'm sure I can get a loan. So I'm not too worried about it. Right now I have a ride to
If,
work.
yeah, but still,
I'm using my
with
stepdad's
with
truck.
that with that fucking bottom, the frame or whatever you want to call it, that's gonna go sooner or later, and you're gonna be fucking on the fucking road between the fucking vehicle and the fucking ground getting drove over.
Right. Well, it's not my truck. He's just letting me borrow it right now. So I already took pictures. I showed him. He's like, "Oh, that's not good." And I'm like, "No shit." You know? But it's all good. I don't go far, so it's not like,
How crazy you thinking if you did go for a loan? How crazy would you go?
oh, I'm not. I don't want anything big.
That doesn't what 10,
Legitly,
20,
I'd probably
30,
go no more than
40,
probably.
50,
I just need something to get me back and forth to work.
50,000?
Oh hell no! I'm not gonna go get a fucking $50,000. You can suck it for that. Ain't no way, dude.
What? 40?
Now, I wouldn't. I'd probably the most I'd if I was gonna take a loan out, I wouldn't go more than probably 10 grand.
Wow, you think you can get a good car for 10 grand?
I can get a car for 10 grand that'll probably last me 3 years and maybe put a little money into it. And at that
How long
point,
will it take you to pay off that 10 grand? 3 years? 6 years?
exactly. Well, that's the thing. It's like, so, it depends on how much of a payment you want to make.
Right. Right.
It's,
Fuck,
I mean, I literally,
I hope you're church people, because usually if they're good people, you're gonna find a really good deal.
oh yeah, they can find good deals, and a lot of times, a lot of them will help you out with it. But I told my wife, I said, "Fuck, summer's here." I said, I literally want to take $1,000 and just go buy a fucking moped and just ride a moped to work. I don't care, you know.
Well, you're in the fucking States. Go buy a fucking Suron.
Yeah, could do that.
Dude, it's just as fucking fast as your fucking truck.
Yeah, a Suron will hit damn near 70 mile an hour.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You got to upgrade the battery, but you can make a Suron hit close to 70. I just watched a video. A kid upgraded the battery and he was hitting like 68.5 miles an hour, literally on a fucking bike. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, buddy. They fucking fly.
I'd be afraid of the thing just falling apart underneath me.
Well, you make sure before you go anywhere, you fucking check every bolt connection.
Right? Make sure that you have like steel walled tires. I don't know. 70 mile an hour on a bicycle tube. That just doesn't make sense to
They'll
me.
have like disc brakes usually.
Oh, they are that. But honestly, with to get a good Ciron, you're looking at probably $5,000 just for the bike.
That is
So it's like, do I go buy a car for $5,000, pay cash, and it
can't
lasts
drive it
2
in
years?
the winter.
Exactly. And that's the thing. It's like, am I going to go mountain biking down some fucking icy ass Michigan road? Probably not.
Buckle
like,
up, honey.
I hope your brakes are good. I just fell in front of you. Nope, I'm sliding right over you, bitch.
I'm doing a Tony Hawk.
It'll all work out, man. I guess I'm to the point in my life where I'm just trying not to sweat the thing I need to sweat, and just sometimes things just come to you when you need it. So it'll all work out.
Like I said, I hope someone comes in with a good deal for on some kind of vehicle. Hopefully, it's not an 8.
No, I probably won't have a V8 again. I'll go V6. V6 with even a V6, straight V6 would be great. You get a V6 with a turbo, it'll run just as fast as a V8 and get better gas mileage, But, a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope in life, and sometimes everything will work out. I've went through a lot of shit in my life, and everything's worked out, so I don't get mad. I'm not gonna get angry. I'm just gonna let life roll, man. I'm to the point in my life where I I don't care. You know, it's like I care, but at the same time, you just gotta let shit work itself out. It'll come to you. You know, there ain't nothing else you can do. You can stress yourself out and give yourself a heart attack trying to figure out what you're gonna do, but now you're dead. You don't have to worry. You know what I'm saying? Something will happen. I'll find something, figure it out. If anything, the wife has the car. I can use her car a couple days a week. I got my stepdad's truck that I can drive. You know, if anything, my mom's usually home early enough. I can use her car if I need to. So it's not like I don't have other ways to get to work. I can get there. You know, literally 8 minutes down the road. So I could literally get a mountain bike and ride to work if I needed to. My knees would hate me, but I'd get there. It's all good. Everything has a way of working itself out. A little bit of time, a lot of patience. Just let it ride. Other than that, there ain't much more you can do. I mean, I can get mad, I can get angry, I can be pissed at everybody in the world. It's not going to make my life any different other than make a bunch of chaos in it, you know? It's like, what's the point? Instead of getting mad and getting angry, and then all of a sudden this good deal falls in your lap, well, you just fucked a lot of shit up in your life from being angry and pissed when if you would have just gave it a little bit of time, everything would have still been good, you know? Oh my gosh. Ugh. I think I'm gonna make an appointment for the chiropractor though. My fucking sciatic nerve is killing me right now. Ugh.
Oh shit.
Oh, it sucks, dude. I get out of bed in the morning and it's like I just feel like I'm gonna fall to the floor. I'm like, oh, I have really bad hip alignment. Usually I can go in once or twice a year and they pop my left side of my hip. As soon as they pop it, dude, I can stand up and walk. There's no pain. There's no nothing. I'm golden for 6 months to a year. I'm like, it cost me $5. I'm like, I should just do this like every 2 months. I don't have to worry about it. It's shitty. Too much bending, lifting, turning, fucking mowing lawns, up hills, down hills, and just torquing on my shit. I'm getting too old. I'm like, damn it.
6.2-liter V8 supercharging 8-speed.
6.2 liter?
Yeah,
It's got to be a V8.
yeah, it is.
I was say, damn, that's bigger than a freaking 5.0 Mustang. That's got to be eating some freaking gas. I honestly thought about looking at diesels. My boss's kid, he just bought a diesel. Dude, that he's like legitly getting like almost 79 miles a gallon out of his diesel truck. I'm like, holy shit.
$130,510.
Holy crap. Shut the front door.
2023 Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat Red Eye wide body jailbreak.
Yeah, no thank you.
Red exterior paint with 5-star rims that are 20 by 11, brass monkey wide body wheels. Like I
Dude,
said, 6.2 liter V8 HO supercharged engine, 8-speed torque, light, high performance automatic.
if I legitly didn't spend a penny out of my paycheck for 2.5 years, I could buy that car. Literally.
Dude, it's got the cargo net, the power sunroof, the black Charger exhaust tips, the black exterior badging. It's got the Laguna leather seat with Hellcat logo, demonic red floor mat binding, black exterior, Dynamica suede headliner, a Uconnect 4C with 8.4-inch display.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I hit the lotto, yeah, if you go spend $150,000,
with orange brake calipers.
that makes it worth like $20,000 more, right?
Just for the orange brake calipers is $300.
Right? It's stupid. Like I could literally,
they don't have it in red. I'm like, fuck me.
You could literally go get it powder coated. You just go get red spray paint for $5 at the fucking store, and you can make it that option for $5. I don't know. This world's just gone mad with money, hunger, power, and well, people are going to pay for it. And that's the problem. People pay for it so they know they're going to get it. You know? If people stop buying all this bullshit, guess what? We could go to the car dealership and buy a brand new car for probably $20,000 that's going to maybe last us 3 years, you know?
Yeah, check this out.
Oh, I know. Trust me, dude. I'd love to have a freaking Hellcat. I'd love to have a Red Eye. Or the Dodge Demon. Ooh. Yeah, they're sick cars. I'm not gonna say they're not, nice cars, but it's just that's money. $150,000, dude. I could go down to Tennessee or go up north and have 5 acres of property and a house for that price.
Look at that interior.
I'm not gonna live in that car though. How am I gonna sleep in there?
Dude, look at that. That's fucking sexy.
I get it, but I mean, it's a price to pay to be rich, I guess.
It's only 130,000.
Only. Like I said, I could literally go buy a house for that. You know, it's like,
oh, sorry, 130,510.
Then you got taxes, title, destination. You're looking at 100.
And that's Canadian because this is the Canadian site. So you Americans, it'd probably be about 100. I don't know, 115, 110.
That's still a lot of money. I mean, you're literally looking at, even at 110, I'd have to work, by the time you pay taxes and everything, probably 2.5 years just to pay for that car. And that's not spending one fucking penny out of my paycheck, you know? So you're looking at probably go get a loan for that. You're gonna pay probably close to $600 a month for 5 to 7 years.
And you notice there's no stupid spoiler, even though I could have put one on. I don't like spoilers.
Nah, me either. Takes away from the car.
Yep. I don't need the downforce. I'm not gonna go 300.
Right.
You know, I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna go anything over 130, 140 kilometers.
Well, plus the way the car's made with the suspension and all the computers that they put in there, the downforce is literally made into the car. I mean, as the car goes faster, suspension nowadays, it actually lowers your car so it keeps it closer to the ground. They're made to be what they are. To me, spoilers, hood scoops, all that, that's just saying, hey, I got extra money to put into my $150,000 car. You suck.
Oh,
Nah.
look at that. Look at
Okay.
that back end with those fucking exhausts. See, dude.
It's like a vibrator for a man.
Get one of those trailer hitch things just for show, so I can hang those fucking light up dangly ball things. I know you've seen them.
Oh yeah, we have them driving around here. We got the big old trucks with the truck nuts. They look like literally like a fucking ball sack hanging from the hitch.
And if I could afford it, and I'm sure this is already taken. Dirt. My license plate saying dirty.
Right.
But I'm sure that's probably taken. If it's not taken, I'd be shocked.
Yeah, but you can spell it in different way. I mean, you could do like DRTY, you could do DIRTY, you could do DURTY.
Hey, that sounds like a fucking TV show.
Dirty. DURTY.
Right?
You home alone? Watch the DURTY channel. Oh, that'd be great.
Oh,
That would be funny. Mike hits the lotto all of a sudden. We're watching the DURTY channel.
right?
It's not what you think, folks.
So like, guys,
You're gonna
check
see
out
everything.
my new car.
Right.
Wanna go for a ride, boys?
Just start the Dirt T channel. Just have some GoPros around your car, go out on the highway, and be like, all of a sudden you're getting tickets in the mail. You're like, what the fuck is this? Be like, yep, we got you on camera, bitch.
Well, I have an idea for a name of a channel, but I don't want to say it just in case someone hears it and takes it. But something to do with life and millionaire, so forth.
I think if I had that much money, I wouldn't even worry about having a YouTube channel. I wouldn't give a fuck what anybody thinks anyway. You know? If I had that much money, I wouldn't want to be on social media because I wouldn't want anybody to even try to figure out where I'm at.
Oh, I wouldn't show anything incriminating like that. Yes, I'll show my things on my property, but I won't show the street out, any of that.
Right. Shit. Yeah, but you show stuff on your property. It's not that hard for people to figure out on Google Earth. All you have to do is match up certain things. It doesn't take that. It's not that hard to do.
Well, who knows where I'm going to live? I could live in Ontario, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, BC, Montreal.
That's true. I mean,
England.
Right. I'm living in a cave in Ireland. Fuck you. Come find me.
Right?
You know, they have these automated machine guns. When somebody senses it, it just
You know, do a channel name. I don't know, just off the top of my head. How a millionaire lives.
right.
That's the name of the channel.
My
That's
channel
just.
would be,
I know it's not that. I have a way better one already, but that's just an example.
my channel would be boring. It'd be like how a millionaire lives. That'd be like, why in the hell do you have a 20 by 20 shed in the middle of 100 acres? Be like, well, next show, be like, let me take you to my 5,000 square foot pole barn with all my toys. This is how we live, bitches. got You got some monster trucks, you got quads and dirt bikes and all the fun stuff.
The studio with the computer and the microphone stand and the guitar amps and all the guitars and the pedals, all that
Right.
shit, and the cameras set up for YouTube.
Yeah. Shut up. I'm a
Just
million.
that room alone, that room alone is easily $1 million. Just that room.
Yeah, see, if I wanted to do like a studio, honestly, I'd be the guy that just went on Amazon and bought like some foam or some carpet, put it up on the walls, got it. I mean, honest, if you're gonna record, literally, you have to have good equipment.
Space
You know,
and good, big enough space and good equipment. Yes, and good
exactly.
equipment means big money. That's why I said $1 million.
Right.
Because you got to have the computer. There's minimum for a professional thing. You're looking fucking at least $5,000.
But see, my problem would be, okay, I'm gonna build this big old like fucking pole barn, and I'm gonna have like this badass studio.
Uh,
Now, if you're a millionaire,
uh,
if you spend $1 million on a studio, how
uh.
often are you going to actually use that studio compared to just going out and enjoying life with your money? Just doing
That is
things,
true. That
you
is
know.
true. That is true.
That's $1 million that you just wasted. That
Eh.
you might be good for a year, and after
One,
a year,
one out of 60 is not bad.
you know,
1 out of 60 is not bad.
right?
I
It's
still
like,
got 59.
yeah, but still, I mean, that's still $1 million that you could have did something else with that you might use for, even if you got excited and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go in here, and if you use it for a year, was a year worth $1 million? Probably not.
Dude, the fucking party at my place when I win, hire Metallica.
There goes your check.
I ain't gonna cost that much
Oh, they
for
come
one
play.
for one gig.
They come out. If they come out to your property and play, I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. Metallica's probably gonna charge you like fucking $5 million to come play a private party.
5 million, I would pay. I would pay that.
I mean, it would be cool.
But they have to play the songs that I choose. I don't want any of their bullshit songs.
Right. I want a 2 hour show, and I want everything from fucking Master of Puppets up to Injustice for All.
Look, give me
Maybe some of
everything from Kill 'Em All to fucking Injustice, and mix in
yeah,
a little bit of the black.
yeah. I was gonna say some of the black is good. That would be
And
crazy though, dude.
forget about the garage days.
You imagine you just got like people over and everybody's chilling, having fun, floating down the river, and all of a sudden this big old megaphone comes on and be like, welcome to the stage, Metallica. Everybody's like, what the fuck?
No, it'd be me up on the stage. I'll be like, hey, what's up, you fuckers out there? Hope you're having a good time. We got a special fucking treat for all you fuckers out there.
Everybody on
straight from the U.S., we got a fucking great band for your entertainment. Please put your hands together and welcome Metallica.
everybody on the river and anybody on the property, please come to the first basement and grab your bag of mushrooms and whatever else you need and enjoy the show. You just start handing out fucking baggies of edibles and fucking shrooms. Be like, dude, that'd be a party from hell. Like, gosh, that'd be sick.
I definitely have to have like set a place, like
$7 million later, you have the
not a hotel, but like a building that has several rooms in it for guests.
Right. Yeah, just where people can like stay and crash, or even if you had like back property where people could set up like tents, have like some plugs back there where there was electricity. So if people needed to run heaters or plug in an RV, you could have like a whole acre of RVs and like tents.
Yep.
Just be like, all right, once you come in, you got a bracelet. Don't take that bracelet off. Once you leave the property, you're not coming back in. I don't care if you have the bracelet on or not. You leave the gates, you're not coming back in. It's going to be a weekend party. Here's your bracelet. If somebody catches you off the property with that bracelet, you're gone. Sorry.
And I'll be walking up to a certain one. No, we said for the weekend, but you're fucking cool. I'm having a great fucking time.
I just could.
Don't say this to anyone, but stick around after everyone leaves, and we'll have some more fun.
All right. Yeah, I could. If you had Metallica on your property, could you imagine? Could you imagine just the insurance you would have to pay? I mean, if people got hurt, you'd have to have some kind of liability insurance on that property.
No, I everyone that enters is signing a waiver.
Yeah, that can save you to a point, but I mean,
the owner of this land that I am visiting for this weekend has zero liability for anything that may or may not happen to me.
Right.
Done.
Yeah, but in the world nowadays, I don't know if that would hold up so good because everybody finds loopholes. That'd just be.
Well, then if someone acts up, then I'll just take
sketch,
them to the pasture and visit the fucking pig farm. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Take a fucking trunk ride.
Let's go back to the 5 acres where I have the gator pond. Oh, we could go. You want the gator pond, or do you want to go back to the 10 acres where I have all the wild boars? Because fucking pigs, dude. Them pigs they will eat everything. They don't care.
Or the lake with the fucking piranhas.
Yeah. Oh, you remember going back to the 2 acres where you seen that green pond glowing? Well, everything will be gone when you jump in there.
Or pushed it. Chuck it in there.
Yeah.
Eat it in there. Plans for the weekend?
Me?
No, the other person up here. The fuck?
I know. Whatever. It's been a long day, dude. We were just hammered to shit today.
But I mean, quick.
Not gonna say that that's bad. It keeps my paycheck rolling, but at the same time, it's like, holy crap.
Yeah, you need that paycheck for a new truck. Or Or car. What
We
are
don't
you
have.
gonna get? A car or a truck? Or guess whatever comes your way, right?
Yeah, just. I mean, at this point, I'm not. It is what it is. You know, I'm not gonna jump on the first thing that I find if I don't have to. But you know,
Right.
and
unless it feels right.
exactly. You know, I mean, if it's a little small car, it is what it is. I mean, at this point with gas and stuff like that, I love my truck. I love being up. I love being bigger, but at the same time, it's like I'm spending too much money. I mean, I legitly probably spend
Are you compensating for something?
70, I'd say probably close to $200 a month just on gas in that truck alone.
Are you compensating for something?
Damn near a freaking car payment.
Hey?
No, it was a good deal when I bought it, and gas was cheap, and now gas is expensive. You know, I mean, I don't have. I drove a Ford Focus at one point in my life. I drove a Ford Fiesta. I mean, you look at a Ford Fiesta, that's like basic nothing. You know, it's a little 4-cylinder, a little 4-speed manual transmission, just.
Those old fucking box type looking cars.
I just try to look
I
at
think it
something that's.
starts with an R.
Oh, you're talking about the. Oh, I'm not gonna be able. I know what you're talking about though. It's like it had the hamster driving in it, like the little hamsters, and they're
It's
like,
all box like shape.
yeah, it looks like literally like you're driving a box.
Yeah, my
I
granddad
want to
had
say,
one.
I want to say it was a. I want to say, don't quote me on this, but I want to say it was a Kia something.
No, no, way before Kia.
Which Kia is?
I'm
Kia
talking
is
70s.
in the 70s. Oh, I don't know anything that was made that looked like a box truck in the 70s.
Not truck, car.
I don't even know anything in a car 70s. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I know like 80s they had like the Gremlin, which was kind of crossover between kind of like what the little SUV hybrids are. They call it an SUV, but it's not an SUV.
What am I saying? I said R, but it's actually a D. Datsun.
Oh, the Datsuns. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
With the box look.
Yeah. It was kind of like the old I think I don't know who made it, but there was a used to be like a station wagon. It looked like a station wagon, but a cross between a car and a station wagon, but it was called a Vega. We had one of those when I was young. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna be at this point, I'm not gonna be picky until I can figure out what I need to do after this, and I'll just find something, you know.
Sure you will.
If it gets me to work and back and gets me to the store and back, I'm good. It's not like I'm going to be traveling the country with it, so something will come along.
I'll do this all day.
Anyway, you're at 9:10. Damn, look at us.
Yeah. Any news for tomorrow? Or
or
if we're gonna do a show, or we'll see.
I think the wife. I think she's gonna go to bingo because I think we have. I think after this week we have one more week before the barbecue start. So I think she's gonna go to bingo for the next couple weeks. So I'll let you know.
Cool.
Yeah, usually I'll try to text you. I'll find out tonight and see how work goes and see if there's anything going on after that. I never know, dude. Sometimes life just fucking pops up shit and it's
Yep.
like,
Yep. Someone comes over, a fucking part needs to be fixed, grass needs to get cut. Yeah, I know.
and that's like, usually I try to, I've been getting pretty good at it. I'm like, hey, no show tonight, or just kind of give you a heads up so you don't pop it up. So,
Yep.
but as far as I
Really
know,
good about that.
she'll probably be at bingo tomorrow. So if nothing's going on, yeah, we can pop up tomorrow
Sounds good to me.
for sure. I'll let you know. Other than that, I'm gonna pop down. I'm gonna pop in the shower and probably go get some Z's.
Sounds like a plan, dude.
Right? Oh, look at the baby face.
Oh shit. Who you trying to impress? Ah,
Yeah, once I start on the face, the razor just kind of goes to the head. I don't have much hair, dude, so it's like, what's the point?
right. That's how I am.
Yeah, it's whatever.
And
But
it's
I'll give you a
cooler in
text.
the summer also.
Oh, it feels so much better, dude. I shaved my face, and today it was hot as fuck. And I'm like, I'm so glad I shaved. I'm like, I've been dying. I'm like,
Especially in a warehouse.
yeah. You
All
start
right.
sweating. Feels like you have fleas. You're like, mm.
Yep. All right, my friend. I'll let you go. You have a
All
good
right.
night.
I'll give you a text tomorrow and let you know what's going on, brother.
No problem.
All right. Peace.
Peace out.
God bless.
Later, YouTube.